Did you guys see this? This is absurd, right? This is from Overwatch. Play Overwatch, 3.5 million followers. It says, Yatagarasu Kiriko has grippers, hiding face emoji, feet emoji. Drop a foot if you're hyped for Kiriko's new skin season 13. And then if you watch the video,
I'm just built different.
It zooms in on the toes?
I'm just built different. Yeah, I'm just built.
Why is Overwatch making foot fetish content and posting it on main? On main, this is not a fake thing. It pays the bills. About 2.5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I did a stand show talking about Overwatch. And one of the funny things was that if you go to Google search results, more people were searching for Overwatch porn than Overwatch 2. And they are leaning into it. They're straight up leaning into it. That's crazy. Drop a foot if you're hyped for Kiriko's new skin? Would be embarrassed to be a pro. I mean, the pro scene's mostly dead, which sucks for the pros. Because it's actually, Overwatch is a really fun game. Me and Squeak's been playing it. Overwatch to a step on that thing. I'm not proud of that. You shouldn't be. It's just crazy that the Overwatch I know was like, hey, very progressive, LGBTQ plus, friends playing video games. And even though Overwatch was like this group that was saving the world, it was like, or just quirky friends. It was like even more sanitized Avengers. And now it's like, hey, we have a new character and she's gonna give you a foot job if you pay $10. It's like, what? Overwatch, what are you saying? What happened to this Overwatch I loved? What is this tweet? The tweet doesn't even get weird until this part. Right there, that's when it gets weird. I don't like that the toenails are pointed. That freaks me out. I actually actively hate that. It just dawned on me. Official Overwatch account tweeted about grippers. Shouldn't they be cautious about sexualization considering their history? Yeah, this is weird. That's what we're saying. This is weird. It's funny because people in the comments are saying like, this is so weird. Overwatch, why would you do that? And then Rizzo just dropped a foot. Shit, I'll drop a foot. I think this is so funny. Stans, what are your actual thoughts about the Overwatch feat? No need to pander to chat. I think it's weird. I was trying to think of a game that could do it because I'm like, all right, I'm playing Street Fighter and there's a new Jury skin and Street Fighter puts out a video and she's just sucking on her toes. It's like, is that fine? No, that's not fine either. That's not fine either. That's weird too. So if Street Fighter can't do it with Jury, then I don't think Overwatch should be able to do it. When is Rivals implementing it? Dude, Crag feet? Give me those dusty toes. What is this Overwatch feet scandal about? It's just Overwatch tweeted, Yatagarasu Kiriko has grippers, drop a foot if you're hyped for her new skin. And then it's just her showing off her feet. It's just Pogo marketing? Yeah, it is, exactly. Call it a sandal scandal. Does Dan Schneider work at Blizzard? All the WoW cinematics have had feet in them. I think that was like, it's the... Obviously not most normal because kids are like Googling like boobs, big boobs. But like once you get past that, I think it's feet. I think that's what people are saying, man. I'll have to do some extra research about this. I don't know, butts are really meta right now. I don't think they are for... Are they? Foot fetishism is one of the most common types of sexual fetishes. In one study using surveys from people on the internet, about 1/3 of people said they had a fetish for non-genital body parts or features or objects used on or with the body. Well, wait. Yeah, 1/3 of people, but that doesn't say how many are feet. that could be any body part. The rest of the quote is just, in the survey, more people said feet and objects linked with feet, like stockings, shoes, and socks. Stockings are linked with feet? Is that a... Chad, is that a... Like, I feel like scientists, they're not doing real science here. 90% leg, 10% foot? Yeah, but like the leg's doing some heavy lifting. Self-reporting? Well, I'm just asking. Like, I feel like... To me, stockings are like thigh related. Is that crazy? That feels like cheating. I don't have a foot fetish, but stockings are attractive. There's also a difference between attractive and fetish. You know what I mean? Would you have been okay with an Overwatch promoting a thigh skin? I'm gonna say it. I think this Overwatch skin is kind of wearing stockings, right? Or I guess not if it's open right there. I don't even know what you would call these. But if you like, think about it this way. If this is a stocking or whatever, and you like this part specifically, would you say you have a foot fetish? These are leg sleeves. You know what? It's unfair. Those are leg sleeves. Everyone knows that. They're leg sleeves, dude. So happy gaming vid frogs get to see this tweet. Yeah. We do it for the people. It's like what sports ball guys wear on their arms, but on the legs, you know? Yeah, a compression sleeve or something. I respect that. Also, I think it is weird when games make skins that are super sexual, but the difference here is the tweet about it. Yeah. The tweet is the weird part for sure. Because I think they could have big ass toes, you know what I'm saying? They could just have the toes like obviously highly visible. That's like the jury thing, you know what I mean? Where it's like, hey, they're just there. We're not going to talk about it, and you can make your own inferences. But making the tweet about it is like, hey guys, could you please jerk off to our game so that we get our player base back? That's the problem. Riot isn't like, whoa, Star Guardian MF has bazongas. Reply with hashtag bazongas if you're pumped. Yeah, they don't do that. But to be fair, it sounds funny now that I'm hearing it. I'm barefoot right now, but I'm not. And if I walk out of this room, maybe you'll catch a glimpse of these dogs. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna be like, hey guys, showing if you don't say shit. Yeah. Have you heard of Riot laying off employees and calling it Evolving League? Yeah, it's crazy. I was gonna say funny, but it's not that funny because people got fired. Okay, it's kind of funny because, like, come on, man. The French League's Twitter set their banner to a picture of Briar's splash art zooming in on her feet when she's relieved. Flawed that I can find. Looking at people who are already into fetishes and asking if they like feet. So it's definitely the most popular fetish, but the percentage out of the popular populace looks to be 5 to 10%. 5 to 10% is more than I thought. I also think that there's people who are like, well, I don't have a foot fetish, but they do like feet, but only in certain situations. You know what I mean? Like, what about people, someone was saying like sandals or whatever? Or what about like certain kinds of shoes? You like Nikes. I guess high heels would probably be the one that makes the most sense. Not Nikes. No, not stockings. That's what you don't understand. That's a whole different ball game. Crocs. Yes, Crocs. Crocs could make sense because they kind of have holes in them and that feels like something. It's like that weird Mormon bubble porn where people are fully clothed, but they use bubbles. 5% of 417 means we have at least 20 people into feet here. Show yourselves. Chat. Type 1. I'm not into feet, but my feet are into shoes. Very nice. $18. Let's go. It is tough. It can be very tough. But a lot of the time you can get by with like not the cut, but with the styling. Like Ludwig unironically goes to supercuts all the time. It's crazy. Ludwig only goes to supercuts or hires a specific $500 barber in Vegas. Is this 2 options? He gets shit haircuts, yeah, but he styles it enough that like you can't even tell. Why are you as a man getting a haircut? Get the hedge trimmer out and DIY. Thank you for the K-Kona.